Alright, for March 28th we have, what a disservice we do when we humanize God by imagining Him as the best of humanity, rather than altogether God. Actually, what a disservice we do to ourselves when we imagine that we are nothing and meaningless without a big, magical, invisible God. Lord God, you are very great. Based on nothing at all, you are clothed with splendor and majesty. Human cloth, like animal hides. You wrap yourself in light as with a garment. How is that possible? You stretched out the heavens like a tent, and lay the beams of your upper chambers on their waters. See, there's the upper chambers. The ancient Hebrews thought the earth was flat. You stretch out the heavens like a tent, because they described it as like a tent with holes poked in it, as the sky at night. On their waters. On their water. See, they thought outside of the earth there was lots of water. They didn't know what space was. You make the clouds your chariot and ride on the wings of the wind, because the wind is a bird, and clouds are rideable. You make the winds your messenger. Oh my God. Flames of fire, your servants. It's just fire, man, and wind. They're natural occurrences. Psalms 104:1-4. Bless the Lord, O my soul. O Lord, thy God, thou art very great. Thou art clothed with honor and majesty, who coverest thyself with light. Have a garment? I don't know. As with a garment, who stretchest out the heaven like a curtain, who layeth the beams of his chambers in the water, who maketh the cloud his chariot, who walketh upon the wings of the wind, who maketh his angel spirits, his ministers of flaming fire. Yeah. God is associated with a lot with fire. He killed 2 people in Genesis by just becoming the fire that they were burning the wrong incense to. He was on top of that volcano is fire. I would just argue it was just the volcano. Anyways. My Father and my God, you are seated on a throne, high and exalted. The train of your robe fills the temple. Above you are the seraphs, calling to one another, Holy, holy, holy is the Lord Almighty. The whole earth is full of His glory. Isaiah 6:1-3. In the year that Uzziah died, I saw also the Lord sitting upon a throne, high and lifted up. And His train filled the temple. Above it stood the seraphims, each one had 6 wings. With twain he covered his face, and with twain he covered his feet, and with twain he did fly. And one cried unto another and said, Holy, holy, holy is the Lord of hosts. The whole earth is full of His glory. And the posts of the door moved at the voice of Him, they cried, and the house was filled with smoke. Then said I, Woe is me, for I am undone, because I am a man of unclean lips, and I dwell in the midst of a people of unclean lips. For mine eyes have seen the King, the Lord of hosts. Then flew one of the seraphims unto me, having a live coal in his hand, which he had taken with the tongs from off the altar. I don't know if I can go much further. It's a nice little mythological story, but it's just crazy. This hybrid animal, weird creatures. Very disturbing. But it reminds me of Egyptian, well, and some Greek mythology.